YouTube. We are back. I am back. Guys, I'm getting a lot of views. I'm getting a lot of likes. I appreciate the subscribers. This has been a slow channel. It's growing kind of small, but I appreciate whoever watches my video. I appreciate it a lot. Today we are reacting to another Fresh and Fit video. This is the one with Sotomayor. I love Tommy Sotomayor. He's like, to me, he's like he's so honest. He's so like authentic. And most like nowadays, you don't see people that are like real and authentic. So I appreciate his take on some of these issues. The video is titled "These Queens Denied These Uncomfortable Stats." This should be good. Let's get this going.
Exceptions do not make the rules. Exceptions don't make the rules.
Can we be honest?
Please.
Let's do it.
Black women aren't, if we want to talk about women, I get it. Black women aren't looking for marriage. Matter of fact, you have black women like that woman, the Simmons woman, and T.I.'s daughter, who both didn't mind having babies, but when asked the question, why didn't you get married, they openly stated, I'm not ready for marriage. So you're openly ready to have a child that you can't get rid of, but not a marriage.
And that's kind of deep though, because like a marriage is you can literally like wake up tomorrow morning and say, hey, I don't want to be a wife or a husband, but a father or mother, you cannot one day just say, hey, I don't want to become a mother or father. Once you have a kid, that's like a lifetime commitment until the grave. So I remember hearing one thing like, no, once you become a father, you will always be a father, right? Whether or not the kid is still alive or not, you will always be a father. So that's kind of deep. Like, why would you want to be a mother prior to becoming a wife? All right, let's continue.
Black women are the lowest married group of people in the United States.
24%.
They do not ask men to marry them. They will get knocked up by them, but they don't ask men to marry them.
Why do you think that is, though?
I understand. The stats prove it. They're not running around saying that I'm wanting to get married. They're not pissed off that they're not married. They're not.
Why?
Excuse me, Mr. Thomas.
Okay, see, I think that if any woman doesn't get married, it's on the woman's fault. So the guy's job is to get the girl. The woman's job is to keep the guy. So if you're a woman and you cannot keep a man, that's your problem. That's not the man's problem. The man's job is not to keep you. Modern day women have it all backwards. If you find a guy who's valid, who provides, who protects, who does all the things that a man's supposed to be doing, your job is to, hey, this man is valid. I'm going to find a way to keep him to myself. If you can't do that, that's on you as the woman.
But men don't want to be no kids. I don't want no kids unless I got a ring on my finger.
I hear what you're saying, but in general, the numbers prove it. Unless we just want to argue that the numbers don't agree.
Why?
No, the numbers absolutely.
I mean, the numbers agree,
I don't understand why people argue facts.
You got 10%.
The
women you just spoke about is 10%.
Listen,
women you spoke about is probably like a good 5%.
A lot of black
What do you
women,
mean? The stats prove it's not that.
A lot of black women don't get married because a lot of black men don't support their black
No, but they don't want
in reality,
to.
you will marry a white woman that will sue the shit out of your ass and take every fucking dollar you got.
Here we go. Here we go.
Actually,
I don't love to hear it, but it's
88% of black men are married to black women, and black women are the main ones who are taking
my man is Arabic.
But you want to know? But check this out. Listen. 90. Hold on. 88% of black men are married to black women. But you want to know why black women have problems with black men dating out? Is because the black men who date out are the top 12%. That's the problem. Yeah.
See, I can see that too because like I can clearly see I'm a black man, so it's obvious based on my picture. And I grew up dating black women in general, and after a while, you start seeing some type of like traits that are like, calm down. Like, I'm a very masculine man, so I'm not trying to deal with no masculine women. That doesn't make sense. So I can see what he's saying.
Yeah, that's sad part about discussions like this is somebody will bring facts, and when you're talking to women, they will then bring emotions, but they won't bring facts to back up what they're saying. So if a man says something and says, "I have factual evidence to prove it," a woman says, "Fuck the facts. Let's just talk about how I feel."
Let's look at every black successful man out here. A lot of these, like for instance, that football player that got arrested by
Alvin Kamara.
Oh, okay.
Hit it with the facts.
With the white woman, right? he's sitting behind jail, knowing that a football player has technical difficulties as far as
like
mental
Brian
issues.
Banks, a black woman who put him in jail for not raping her.
Oops.
But there's
This
a lot
is stupid. I can
But
name
we
you
could
more
go-
black women who've done it to black men than white women.
But white
Let's play
women
the
have
game.
been doing this for years.
Wow,
though,
so
right?
let's just
Are you making this? Wait, hold on. Is this a racial thing? Or are you trying to?
I'm just saying, you guys
black
put it.
women,
He's the one who
black
said
men,
it. Black
real quick,
women.
A lot of talking.
I know it's Black History Month.
Hold on, let it talk.
Cuban Myron in the house real fast. So we're gonna get off of Twitch right now. Okay,
Oh yeah, it's getting too real.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna get off Twitter and we're gonna get off Facebook. So go on YouTube, Fresh and Fit, guys. Search us over there. And
Let's
then
do it.
guys, just let's use the word grape just to be safe because we're on
I
YouTube.
say E-par.
Grape. But yeah, go ahead, continue, Tommy. And then I'll turn it to her to make her point as well.
Blackity black.
I
know
don't
it's Black
mind
History
somebody
Month.
saying something. And they should be able to. But why is it that people can't, when you name, I can name a person who did this to a black man. Cool. Now, if I name all the black women who've done it to black men, we want to overtalk that. There's several black men who can tell you how they've had their lives ruined because a black woman was just upset with them and then said they did something to them. There are men in jail right now who will tell you it wasn't a white woman who lied on them and said they abused them or raped them. It was a black one. So if you
See, I have to push back on Tommy Sotomayor real quick because it's only possible because like more black men date more black women. So of course the stats is gonna favor same thing with white women too. So same thing with white men too. So more white men date more white women. So of course it's gonna make sense for them to have more bad experiences. It just based on the volume,
you can bring up the white ones, great.
Need I say, the population, there's a whole bunch of women compared to men. There's a lot of women than there is men. So
there's more women.
that might be the case.
No, but I'm saying
right.
like if it's funny that women will say things, especially black women, like they turn white women into the boogeyman.
Oh,
which
yeah,
lets you know
yeah,
that
yeah,
they're
absolutely.
afraid of them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
white women don't turn black women into
White
the
women don't get you
boogeyman
put in jail.
because a white man decided to date a black woman. They don't say that.
Nope.
So you're afraid of white women. That's why you consistently have to shame your black man from being with one. What happened to Emmett Till? Well, that was the 60s. This is 2022. So it's insane that you're arguing that thing. But if we're going to argue something, why not argue actual statistics? There are black men who are currently right now, celebrity black men, who are having to pay crazy amounts of child support.
PJ Washington.
Yeah, who are having to have themselves argue that they didn't molest their children. What's that brother name? The one who the girl lied on him? Just came out a little while ago.
Chris?
The Chicago rapper.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Something Doodle something.
Doodle.
Oh, you're talking about
We
FTN or whatever?
we don't want to talk about that. So every time a black woman does something to a black man, we just skirt over it. Then it'll
But
be
let a white
woman
girl do it?
Yes.
Oh, my
we
God.
gotta talk about
Stay
that.
away.
Watch out for them.
I feel like
Merch.
when it comes down to as far as black women, you guys always put it on the forefront and give the other nationalities, as far as your black queens, that opportunity. As
Hold on.
You guys put them on a
Hold on.
pedestal.
Check this out. Hold on, check this out.
You guys put them on a
You gotta
pedestal.
give yourself a title you didn't earn.
Hold up. Tommy, you took the words right out of my mouth.
This is insane, guys.
Guys. Listen, this is out of control.
You know how many?
Hold on, real quick. I don't
didn't
care.
earn the title of queen.
Hold on, Tommy.
Just because you're black.
Hang on. No, check this out. I don't care what color you are. You cannot become a queen unless a king appoints you. Period. You can't be a queen.
And that is true. Like this whole concept that every woman is a queen, that's I say asinine, because like to become a queen, there has to first become a king. There's no queen without a king. So we have a lot of girls running around and say, "Oh, I'm a queen." How can you be a queen with no king? That doesn't make sense. Like it's one thing if your father was a king, then you're the princess, and you took over as becoming the queen. But if you don't have a king, you can't become a queen.
Unless a king
Just to
appoints you.
throw
Hold
yourself
on, Tommy.
titles like
It's just like self-love. A woman cannot love herself unless a man loves her first. This is why. Hey,
That I have to disagree with because it's called self-love, so it's self. So I don't know.
Hey, Hey, listen, check this out. Check this out.
No.
This is
First
let me
of all,
listen.
I'm
Hey, guys.
objecting that
cancel.
because I haven't had a
hold on.
love in a
Okay,
while.
you guys have to let me finish. Hold on. I gotta finish my point here.
This is the way this is gonna go. We're gonna go one
This is easy.
microphone at a time. The ladies are not going to interject. You're going to let the men say what they want to say. Then, after they're finished, we will definitely turn it back to you so you can make your point as well. We're going to make sure everyone gets an opportunity to say their piece, one mic at a time. No random interjections.
Holy.
Okay? So, Donovan, you had a point, and then we're going to go. Then you had something, right?
Hey, well, I'll just finish it like this.
Well, Donovan, go first, and then we'll turn it to her, and then we'll turn it to. I think you wanted to say something, right?
Women are incapable of self-love. Okay, this is why little girls who grow up without fathers seek love from men in promiscuous ways. The reason for that is because the little girl didn't have a father to show her that unconditional love, so she seeks that in promiscuous ways. Little girls don't know that they're loved.
I don't know, man. Like if you're a little girl who's going after like men for unconditional love, to me that's like, I mean, maybe because I have the hindsight vision of it, so I'm like, okay, there's no way a guy will, like a regular guy would love you the way your father would love you. It's just not possible. Like no, if I had a daughter myself, there's no way some other man's gonna love my own seed the way I love her. There's no, I mean, I don't know.
Unless they have a father. And so this is why we say all the time, fathers keep little girls off stripper poles and boys out of prison.
That's true.
And it's just like the king-queen thing. You can't just be like, I'm a woman, so I'm a queen. Wrong answer. You can't be a queen unless a king appoints you. It's just like self-love. A woman is incapable of loving herself unless a man loves her first, period. And the empirical data shows that girls with daddy issues make terrible decisions. Case closed.
That's true.
So I will turn it to her. And then
give her all you want.
Right?
Like, facts are facts.
Yeah, I'll be sure that.
All the girls at
That
the
ain't
table
coming from
like,
a king, so that's not a fact.
exactly.
I never called myself a king, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Exactly.
So
no, here we go.
Lame that y'all are sorry. I'm sorry.
There we go. Here we go. I'm not a king, but you're a queen, right?
That's what I'm, hold
I
on.
didn't say I was a queen, but I.
That's the lamest.
Tommy, let me let her go,
I'm
and then you can go. I just want to make sure we keep it very one mic at a time, and then you got it right after. Tommy, go ahead.
Let's do it.
So speaking from a person that was raised by my father and then lost my father because of the system, I don't.
What does that mean, the
agree with
system?
The fact that you're saying that a woman with daddy issues, as far as daddy issues can mean in so many different ways. Women can have situations where their daddy either raped them or grape them, or
Fruits.
or did anything type of hard to them, or as far as the part, like for instance, my situation, my dad had to be deported out of this country.
Okay.
It was unfortunate, but he tried to be there as a father.
Of course.
But when it comes to the fact of you're saying that a woman can't love themselves for years,
Unless a man loves her first.
no, because it took me for years. When it comes down to mental health, because you got to think mental health collides in that daddy issues you're claiming that women have. When it
Are you
comes,
saying there's no such thing as daddy issues?
I'm not saying there's no such thing as daddy issues, but it
just so
comes down to
stereotypical.
mental things as far as what you want to take and what you want to embrace in your life. So if you let men treat you like shit, that's because you want men to treat you like shit. But if you love yourself,
No. The reason why like most women like men treat them like shit is because like they have no standards. Like if you had confidence, like my thing is, from what I've experienced, is most girls have no confidence. So girls have never had to walk up to a guy and get rejected and have to like improve themselves and have confidence. So to me, I wouldn't let a girl treat me bad because I have so much confidence in myself and because of what I've done, because of what I've seen and kind of built. So I have a lot of confidence. If you have no confidence, then yeah, of course, some random guy's gonna be able to mistreat you and abuse you. If I see a girl acting funny, she's out the picture. Like I have no time for that bullshit. I deal with no nonsense.
you will know what your value and what you're worth in this world. It took me a while. Let's just say, for instance,
You can only have worth in this world if you provide some type of value. So if you have no value for this world, if you like a single girl when you don't have a business, you don't have any marketable skills, you have no value to this world. Like you're just another pretty girl. You're just another girl within the whole system. So you have to have some type of value, some type of like, something that the marketplace can say, hey, she has this, and that. I'm gonna give it to the marketplace. Okay, then you have value.
When I was younger, I used to do crazy shit, of course, but it took me a while to realize, you know what? I have value. The fact that I know what I carry as far as my womanhood, between my legs, as I walk in these streets, what I lay in these sheets. At the end of the day, if you know what you're capable of handing out here to a woman, what I could do for a man as far as cook, clean, fucking make sure his...
Bruh, freaking cook or a meal prep company can cook and clean. Like, that's not special. Like, you cooking and cleaning, it's basic. And that's how men, we require the most basic things from a female. If you can't cook and clean as a woman, that's like me not being able to find a job as a man. It's a basic function of being our genders.
Trust me, my man is happy, so I gotta speak on that.
I don't know what any of that has to do with self-love.
I have no idea.
It's saying though, you don't have to have a man to love. My man could say he loved me, okay, but at the end of the day, show me. Because what you could do
does that have to do with self-love?
What you could do for you, what your man could do for you, you could do for yourself.
No, you're a man to love you.
Hold on, let her speak.
You're saying a man has to what as far as love, that's just emotion, right?
Okay, it looks like about to end.
It's not
let her
just,
talk. Let her
it's
speak.
not just emotion. It's what you do for yourself. I provide for myself.
Yeah, I don't know where she was going to that. She was saying a lot, but saying nothing at all. The conversation was about self-love. Love that comes within yourself. And my opinion on self-love is to like have self-love, you must be comfortable with who you are as a person. So, you have your own personal identity. So if you know who you are as a person, then you say, hey, I'm this person, I'm Sage, and I like that person. So I'm gonna love that person. If you don't have self-love, it's because you don't like the person that you are. And that's pretty much what it is. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and until next time, deuces.